Oh, phew. Thankfully, all those boring, world-exclusive, pre-release sneak peek videos I did for the recent update are out of the way now, so we can get back to some proper SimCity Build-It. Hello mares, thanks for joining me again. This is Blocks. I'm kidding about those sneak peek videos, of course. They were great fun to make and an amazing opportunity to share some really cool images and content with you. And it was wonderful to see so many positive reactions, so thank you for your support and sharing those videos with your friends if you did. Now this is the Contest HQ, and I actually haven't seen this bit because it was obviously unlocked in my city, the pre-release development version I've been playing for the last week, and bluntly I've kind of lost a little bit of a track of where my actual city is because I've been exclusively testing that one. So let's tap on this. I understand there's a reveal video, so it looks really cool. It's like a kind of building curtain over it. Let's go ahead, tap on the plumb bob. Ooh, that's nice. I do like these little kind of cutscene videos we get in the game every so often for Vu's Tower and stuff like that. Okay, so it's open, doesn't cost us anything, that's a good idea. Wasn't actually certain about that. Let's tap on the plumb bob thing. Welcome to the Contest of Mares. I've seen this already. And we'll hit go. Okay, here we go. Right, so it's going to make us do one off the bat. I forgot about this thing. Produce and collect 3 of those. Start now. Yes. Got it. You can only do one assignment at a time. We know all that. So I guess we have to go and just do that. Let's kick that off now. So yeah, we're back with another episode of Blocks Plays Build It today. And because I've kind of lost track of where my city is, and I haven't had chance to kind of think about where or kind of what I was doing as much as I normally do. I like to spend a bit of time kind of planning each episode and things like that. I haven't really had a chance to do that this time. We're actually going to do the kind of update recap kind of videos that I do after each update launches. It's slightly different this time, obviously, because I've actually kind of seen the update in advance, which is obviously amazing. And we've only got one of those metal in our city storage. Alright, tell you what, let's not worry about that. I'll do that off camera sometime. So there are a couple of things in the sneak peek videos when I did them that I haven't had chance to show you yet, and one or two things I couldn't show you. So this on the left hand side, the spring event here, let me tap that. Oh, can I not tap that? Am I just failing to tap? Tap. Oh, it's appearing in the wrong place. There we go. Happy Spring Holiday. Customize your city with Spring Holiday collector's items. 15 days left on that. And this will show us the 2 new parks that are in the menu. So there we go. Yeah, you can see them. You've got the Basket Bunny, 18,000. Ooh. Back it up. Back it up. Do that again. Yeah, we've got the Basket Bunny. We can just go ahead and place both of these actually. Let's do them now and I'll show you them in game. So yeah, the Basket Bunny here, 18,000 simoleons, 10% boost and 10 by 10 area. That looks pretty good stats. The boost is pretty low, but 10 by 10 area is good. So let's take a look at that now. And then I guess I'll do some Should You Build It episodes on these if people would like to see them. And then we've got the Spring Chick statue, 10 by 10 area, 30% boost. Obviously you'd kind of expect a better boost for your premium currency, and 250 SimCash. Let's pop that one down over here as well. And then we'll take a look at both of them. Let's spin it round. There we go. They're not too bad actually. I didn't really get a chance to look at them properly last week, but I do like them. They're a lot better than the Valentine's teddies we had. I think the mix of colours that are being used here are much, much better and more in keeping with the game. And while they are kind of cute, I can see them sort of fitting a lot better in my sort of roadside attractions area that I had at the entrance to my city that I was planning along this way here. You can see the colour on the base of those teddies is that really kind of insipid green that just doesn't fit in, whereas on the other ones it was a much warmer green, which I think is much better. Okay, that's good. What else did I have for you? Okay, yes, so that was the spring event that I couldn't show you. There were a few things I didn't get a chance to show you because I just ran out of time. I had tons of technical issues with my iPad last week, which was really, really annoying when I was trying to record. what else have I got? Yes, the Epic Project. So let's go to the Epic Project HQ. You may have already seen this in your own cities. If I... It's the Department of Epic Projects, sorry. How can I... Oops. No, this is all new. Yeah, so this bit of the interface is all new and stuff like that. You can kind of see they've changed a few of these things around. You can swipe between these two things now. You can see we've unlocked all those different things, so you can get the building kind of earlier, and then you can speed stuff up and, you know, all that kind of things. And you can use those tokens at different levels, because obviously you can get them in the Contest of Mayors, so you can actually use the tokens you get, which is great to see. And the thing I'm looking for is an Epic Project. There must be one around somewhere. I'm sure there is, because the menu has changed on it, and I think it's a lot better than it used to be. And it's a bunch... There we go. It's a lot more clear now on the interface. So you can see here at the top we've got the icon with the Epic Project, Specialization Mountain. That has changed slightly in kind of where that displays. Change Specialization here and Transfer Epic Project. They're the same sort of function as they used to be, but the buttons were kind of down and they look like the upgrade and update buildings things, so they weren't as clear. And I think this is much clearer now in terms of kind of what each thing does, whether you're transferring the builds to another potential skyscraper and stuff like that. And I think that's a really nice improvement. So I'm pleased to see these interface changes coming along as they get feedback from players. What else? Oh yes, there was another thing. Obviously the Platinum Keys buildings, which are in... Let's go through them very quickly. We've got the stuff in entertainment here. This is the Oslo Opera House, which I completely forgot to include the segment I did on it over here. For 8 Platinum Keys, gives you obviously 3 epic points, 60% boost, 20 by 20 area. It's amazing, and I think the rewards actually on the leagues are pretty reasonable, so you're going to be able to get some of these buildings relatively easily if you do fairly well in any of the Contest of Mayors leagues. And obviously you're not going to get them this week because everybody's in League 1. It's, you know, the bottom of the bottom, and then we'll all move up over time together. Here we've got some of the other things. I think probably this one, the Köln-Dom, which I think is Cologne Cathedral, is probably my favourite building from the update. It looks amazing. Royal Garden as well I really like, and I think that's in the parks. Let's go and check that one out. Definitely see myself spending some Platinum Keys on one of those if I can manage to do well in the leagues. Let's have a look. It's along here somewhere. Yeah, look at that one. That looks really cool. And that is a really big, chunky size park as well. If you haven't seen my Platinum Keys video, you can check out both of those actually in the game. So go ahead and check that out afterwards if you haven't already seen that. And one of the other things I kind of mentioned at the start, I guess, about the assignments, and I will do this other assignment off camera like I said, but I've got some tips and tricks for you. So I'm going to try and turn the footage I have from last week in the development version, which is basically the same as the version you're playing. I don't think there's any changes at all that I'm aware of yet, but you know, there might be. Yeah, so the footage I've got of the different things in this section here, particularly on assignments, I think shows some, or could be reused to make some kind of tips and tricks and strategies. So having played through the Contest of Mayors already for a week, I have some idea what kind of things work and what doesn't, and how you should sort of plan ahead. So I'm going to share those with you in a tips and tricks, a kind of strategy on assignments or Contest of Mayors video, which hopefully I'll get out tomorrow, which will probably be the day after the test live stream I'm doing, because I'm actually recording this just before the live stream, which I'm doing later on, which is when you're watching this will be earlier or a day or two before. So yeah, hopefully you'll see both of these videos pretty soon, and all that will make sense. But yeah, that's going to wrap it up for this video, Mayors. Next time we are going to work more on this city entrance way. People seem to want to see the city entrance first, rather than the beach boardwalk or the Tokyo town kind of area I had planned. And I've started this over here, so you can see I've selected a few of the buildings I like the look of. So the more traditional style looking houses, tier 1 and tier 2 buildings that I'm going to use, along with some Sakura parks And we'll put them around the edge of this lake, around the outside here. And then over here, I'm going to try and find a way of linking the two sections, so the sort of Tokyo Town element starts maybe up here and then stretches down into the lake area by having the Himeji Castle here and the Sumo Hall here over on the right. And then after we've done those, I guess we'll move on to the beach boardwalk, or if you've got any other suggestions for me, we'll take another look at a different area. But yeah, that's going to do it for today, Mares. Thanks for sticking with me through all the sneak peek videos. I hope you really enjoyed them. I will see you next time, and if you've enjoyed this video and want to continue supporting me, then please pop a like on it, and I will see you next episode. Have a great day.